Film Festival, and today we're interviewing directors. And you guys have a film in the film festival. What's your name?
Tricia Todd.
Eric Matthies.
And please tell us about your film. Who wants to talk?
Eric, you can talk.
Our film's called Ayamye, and it's about bicycles as sustainable transportation solutions in rural Ghana. There you go. And it's basically bicycles are collected here in the United States, in this case of our film in Boston, and they're shipped over to Ghana in a container where a percentage of the bikes are sold to pay the shipping fees, and the rest of the bikes are put into a program. And in the program, these two Ghanaian guys go into various rural villages, and they bring the bicycles with them, and they run workshops where people learn how to maintain the bicycle and keep it working. That's the sustainability part. And then they get bicycles at the end of the workshop that really change their lives. We're talking about people that may have to walk anywhere from 1 to 10 kilometers a day to get to school, farm, work, medical care. And by having a bicycle, they can now make that journey a lot easier. Maybe they may have spent a lot of money on a bus or a taxi before to get both ways, and now they have a bicycle that allows them to do it under their own power.
So how did you get interested in this project so far away from home?
Well, we're really drawn to Africa. We visited Africa several times together and separately. And we see so many films coming out of Africa that are about crisis, and so much media coming out about Africa that's primarily focusing on crisis. And we knew that there are solutions there, and the bike is a really simple tool, and it's really amazing because it's a ripple effect. It's a small thing. It's a bike. It doesn't need infrastructure, doesn't need much training, and it has a big effect. And so it just inspired us to show that solutions are there. It's not just all doom and gloom.
So is there an organization who you support or who supported you in this film?
Village Bike Project is primarily who runs this organization, and they get the bikes to the rural villages. It's run by an ex-Peace Corps guy who used to work in Africa, and he partnered with Bikes Not Bombs in this film to get a shipment over there. So yeah, they're both really amazing organization, and Bikes Not Bombs is it promotes the bicycle as a tool of peace and to help people in disadvantaged communities have a bicycle and have utilities to do other things.
And Village Bicycle Project is a great NGO. They're very small, 3 people, 1 American, 2 Ghanaians. They operate on a budget of $11,000 a year. And you really see all the effort and all the donation, everything that they do goes into their program. There's not a lot of middle management. There's not a big overhead to them. So we really felt that they deserved a little bit more attention. And that's why we followed them for our film.
So you're probably saying and thinking that for $11,000 they did more good for the world than George Bush did with his $200 billion.
Probably, yeah. And part of the theory of Bike Not Bombs is to offset the military efforts around the globe with bikes not bombs. So it's a pretty simple message. The bike is very simple, but yet the effect is really big. And yeah, it's amazing what one person can do and what a bike can do. And so, yay bikes.
So what other countries are these programs in? Are they all over Africa, or certain specific countries, or some countries they can't go to, or what?
You want to go ahead?
Yeah, there's a lot of different programs like this all over the world. There's a program called Maya Pedal in Guatemala. There's other programs similar to this one in Africa. There's Project Rwanda, which the mountain bike pioneer Tom Ritchie started in Rwanda. There's also programs in South Africa. There's even programs here in the United States similar to this. There's programs where bicycles are being brought in a similar way to help people who are victims of Katrina. There's a guy named the Bicycle Man in North Carolina who helps inner city kids get off the street by providing bicycles and a bicycle education for them to learn how to maintain the bikes and give them some kind of other alternatives to just what they'd be doing after school or if they're not in school. And Bikes Not Bombs also runs programs like this. So I think there's really a tipping point coming, especially in the cycling community, towards advocacy in all areas of our society where bicycles can help.
So are you from Santa Barbara? What's your connection from Santa Barbara?
Film Festival, that's our connection.
Film Festival is our connection.
Originally, I was born in Texas, but I live in Los Angeles.
Yeah, we live in LA, but I'm from Chicago.
You should come down to Santa Barbara more often, probably, I'd say. We think of ourselves as a big bicycling community here. It's really...
I definitely noticed that. I mean, there's a lot of bikes, and we've actually, except for today where we were kind of lazy and wanted to stay dry, we've ridden our bikes everywhere for the festival, and it's really been great.
Yeah, Santa Barbara is really beautiful, and it's funny because when we're riding our bikes in LA, we're exotic species, but here everyone's on their bicycle, and it's a great cross section of Santa Barbara riding their bikes. You see old, young, fat, skinny.
And that's how it should be.
It's crazy, but it's cool. Yeah, we're not used to it either.
Well, that's good. Well, good luck to your film. When is your film showing? I didn't ask you that.
We world premiered yesterday afternoon, and our next screening is Tuesday night at 7 p.m. at the Center Stage Theater.
Well, thank you. Good luck.
Thank you so
very
much.
much.
Thank you, Santa Barbara Film Festival.